Hey everyone, I'm shooting from a different angle today because my tripod finally came in. I've had this thing on back order. Ordered it actually when I ordered the camera, when I ordered everything else for my YouTube channel, and it just got in today, so that's actually really cool. Means I'm going to be able to take the camera with me more when I do raids and when I head out and that kind of stuff. I've been hesitant to do it because there's not a lot of great places to set the camera if you don't have a tripod. I like the tripod so far. It's one of those nice bendy ones. Seems to be pretty solid though. So yeah, I actually just got back from 2 Groudon raids in Bountiful. So after work I stuck around a little longer, and there was a Groudon raid that happened at shortly after 5, and then they were like, oh hey, there's another one along Main Street. You guys want to go do that one too? And when you have a solid group of people who just took down a Groudon, it's a great idea if you have the extra pass to go and do a second one. And I've been saving up coins. I had 200 something coins, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll drop a premium raid pass and let's get a second Groudon. So we took both of them down, and I caught one and the other one fled. I'm actually going to play the footage side by side. And I don't know, you guys guess which one I caught. I guess that'll be fun. So yeah, I'll play those two side by side, and then I'll come back and I want to talk about Mewtwo and a few other things today. But yeah, here's the Groudon raids. So I thought it was pretty cool to get back-to-back Groudons where one of them was $22.93 and the other was $22.94. I ended up catching the one that was $22.93. It was 87 IV, which is the best Groudon I've caught so far. The best I had prior to this was 80, so that's a nice jump up. Overall, this puts me at 4 for 8 on Groudon, and I'm pretty happy with that. Groudon's not a legendary I care a ton about. I'm actually looking forward to some other of the upcoming legendaries, and some of the legendaries I already have I wanted more than Groudon. It is cool that I finally have one that can break 4,000 CP. So yeah, that is cool. Did want to talk about Mewtwo. Now, I know a lot of people are unhappy with the EX raid system, and understandably so. I think the EX raid system has some problems, and I don't want to sound like, oh, I don't really care because I have a Mewtwo and so I don't care anymore. I do have one 91 IV Mewtwo that I got in the only EX raid I've done, and I've only been invited to one. And when it comes right down to it, I really like Mewtwo, but he is not that great. He is not that great of a Pokemon. That does not mean, however, that the EX raid system should not be fixed, and that everyone shouldn't get a shot, or like more people shouldn't get a shot at Mewtwo at least. One thing I wanted to say about Mewtwo, I've been using him with Confusion and Shadow Ball, and I do not think Shadow Ball is that good of an attack for a charge move. So it's going to be super effective against anything that Ghost is super effective against, which is what? I think other Ghosts? I mean, I'd have to look it up, but the only thing I know for sure that Shadow Ball works on and is super effective on is Ghost types. What it is not very effective on is normal types, which means when you're trying to take a gym, and that gym is filled with Blissey and Chansey and Snorlax and Slacking, I mean, Shadow Ball is only marginally better than your fast move, Confusion. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually using a Charge TM and switching out from Shadow Ball and going to, I'm actually kind of hoping Psychic. I think it would be nice to have a Mewtwo with Psychic so that he has backstab potential, and Psychic is his highest DPS charge move. I wouldn't mind too much to get Focus Blast or Hyper Beam either. I've actually played with Mewtwo when he had Hyper Beam, because that's how I originally got him, and I didn't have enough charge TMs to do anything about it at the time. And it wasn't bad. Focus Blast would be actually great for normal types. The problem is it takes forever to land a Focus Blast hit. And I've actually lost Blaziken a couple of times because I was having him do his Focus Blast, and it was the last move I needed to take down a Gym Defender, and the Gym Defender took down my Blaziken before the Focus Blast could go all the way through. So I am, very much thinking about using a Charge TM and switching Mewtwo over to something else. I did see a Phoebus today, and that was really cool because I'd love to get in my low tick. The problem is, by the time I got my car there, it despawned. Like, within a few seconds of me reaching the place, it had left. So that is very disappointing. But I can't be too upset because I did get, to take on 2 Groudons today, which was fun. And I did catch one of them. So I'm a little annoyed, but at the same time, maybe I'll see one again someday. They are crazy rare at this point. But it has been raining a lot lately. Oh, I did catch my first Lotad today too. So shout out to this new guy. Got a new Pokedex entry. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about evolving Ralts all the way up to Gardevoir, so that might be coming tomorrow. I do have the candy for it. I hatched a Ralts that was 86 IV from a 10-kilometer egg, so that might be in tomorrow's video. I think at this point this one's long enough. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you guys next time.